post up a new video about a spiritual bank account, and I've been practicing this in my daily life, and I find it so useful, and the rewards from it are so massive. So the way I like to look at this is that we are a bank account, and we can make substantial deposits into our bank account every time we do something that slightly changes the world for the better. So it can be something so small as smiling at a complete stranger, just a big heartfelt smile. It can be something a little bit more like asking how someone is and just giving your time to listen. It can be seeing someone who is needing and wanting, you know, a sandwich or a drink, and just giving them £1, giving them something. And it can go on and on and on. There are so many things that you can do, and it doesn't always need to be a financial thing. It can just be a loving thing. And I see it that every time you do something like that in society, you make a huge deposit into your spiritual bank account. And it is like being a good Samaritan. And what I find is that the returns, they just come back at me so big. You know, honestly, if I give £1, I just feel like £50 rocks up in some way. It might be a job, it might be an opportunity, it might be that someone just gives me something, you know, that they know that I need it. It might be that someone gives me a discount on hiring a room, but always the return is always huge. And if I could tell you that if you go out and start giving, that the following day I'm going to give you this, this and this, then you'd go out and you'd make an absolute conscious effort to do something, because you know something good's coming back to you. But because the way this works is that you don't really get it in like hard cash. It comes to you in all different ways, and there's obviously no guarantee, but trust me, it does work. You know, most people are just not prepared to do it, or they're just so busy or so consumed by whatever they're doing in their lives that they don't stop to think about this. So once you do start to think about it, and you start even just like giving way in traffic, giving a smile in traffic, you start to do these things, you really start to see change. And now if you're the opposite way around, so if you gossip and you like pulling people down, you like to make things difficult for people in life, you're spiteful, you just really like to see people suffer, even if it's like small, even if it's like some of the times you're really nice and then some of the times you're really nasty, the withdrawal that comes from the nasty is huge. But also the energy that comes back in is very noticeable, and it's just like a universal order. It truly is literally like working with the universe and topping up that spiritual bank account. And there can be times when something so extreme will happen to me, and then just some good Samaritan just turns up just when I need them, and I'm just like, thank you, just thank you. And I know in my heart, this is what giving into the world returns back to you. It's a ripple. It's called a ripple effect. And when you put those ripples out, they go long and far and wide. And if someone could give you a printout of everything that you did, the effect that it had on the world as a bigger picture, you'd be absolutely devastated at what your actions are capable of doing. But we don't have that, so we just have to use our common sense, and we know this. You're not thinking, oh no, I want to be a nasty person, but you might just not be consciously trying to be a good Samaritan, topping up the spiritual bank account. And this is universal love. This is applicable to all religions. There isn't a religion that does not promote loving each other. There just isn't. So I just wanted to share that with you because I've been topping up my spiritual bank account, and you can do this by giving anything that would make the world a slightly better place, even if it's teeny. Then just question that. Even like conversation, and just trying to communicate in the most loving way that I can. And if I feel myself moving into a non-loving communication, trying to unravel and change that. So the spiritual bank account. So I just wanted to put that out because I feel that if everybody in the world was working to topping up a spiritual bank account, imagine how blissfully amazing the world would be. So have a lovely day, take care. Mwah.